Miss Mo, do you know anything else? I think I probably got my mark when I was investigating Hanahiko at H Elementary School. This has got to be some sort of clue. I don't know, I should ask her more about it. Why were you at H Elementary? My big dream is to write about the occult, so like I'd love to see a ghost. I found this article in a magazine mentioning Hanahiko was going to be there. I figured that place would be easier to sneak in than a regular school, since it's, you know, closed down. What should I ask next? When did you notice the mark? I noticed it later in the bath. A strange scar was suddenly on my thigh. It really surprised me. I realized immediately that it had to be what Professor Kujo wrote about. What should I ask next? Was Hanahiko there? I don't think so, but I can't really say for sure. I went to the mirror, but a shiver suddenly ran down my spine. I got spooked and left. I think I have a handle on what happened. No way to know for sure but the ghost. But there's no denying she had the mark after returning home from H Elementary.
Then maybe...
Takasa glanced down to his left hand. Mine might be from Hanahiko. Oh, that's not the voice.
Mine might be from Hanahiko too. I noticed it after I got home from T Elementary. The ghost that ghost was seen a lot of out of schools in H City, right?
Bro, I cannot pin his voice down. Maybe he's remembered something. I better ask him some questions too. Did you see Hanahiko?
No, and I didn't get the chills or anything.
I think I have the same voice as her.
But I think I passed a mirror. I went to the bathroom before going home.
What should I ask next? When was this?
Maybe around sunset. I was heading home until I realized I forgot something and turned back.
What should I ask next? T Elementary?
I go to school there. You probably heard of it since it's top-ranked elementary in H City.
I don't think he knows anymore. Their stories are pretty similar to the Hanahiko rumors. It can't just be a coincidence. You must investigate the places where Hanahiko appeared, for their sake as well as yours. Ah, that's all well and good, but what exactly am I investigating? Death and life coexisting. If that mark originated there, then a way to erase it will also be there. You must find it. Find the key you need to break the mark's curse. That is the only way to escape. And all of a sudden, a huge burden has just been dropped on my fucking shoulders. It seems that Hanahiko appeared at 2 schools. Where will you investigate? We're gonna go to H because that's where the rumors are started.
Yeah, that's probably wise. Like, they'd arrest you on the spot if you tried to sneak into a regular school.
A middle-aged man who can't recall his name, let alone address or job title. I'd have no excuses if I got caught.
Wanna get going then?
Like, let's do this. Wait, you're coming too?
Of course. I haven't given up on seeing Hanahiko yet.
She grins at me. Is she really strong? Or is this blind optimism?
Nah, I'm going too.
I'm just butchering his names.
Hey, not you too. Seriously? My life's on the line here. I don't want the reason I die to be because you messed something up.
That's pretty bold. Good thing you're cute or I'd fucking punt you across the room like a little chihuahua. But to bring kids along with me is... I understand your hesitation, but the mark does not discriminate, stealing lives of children and adults. If they wish to fight their fate, you should honor that. I suppose human logic doesn't fly when dealing with the supernatural. We'll need to prepare ourselves for the worst if we're going to survive. Please take only one mark bearer with you, however. A large group will increase the odds of you being detected by spirits. I also ask that you not waste time dawdling with others on the way. It is possible unnecessary contact might hasten the effects of the mark. Only engage when absolutely necessary. Keep contact with others to a minimum. Have a safe trip. Oh, okay. Selecting a partner. First select a mark bearer. Do this in the partner menu. Oh, yeah. Hey, mister. Don't you think it'd be a good idea to take notes on what Mary's told us? You remember, he's getting worse all the time. We don't want to be, like, forgetting anything. I gotta stop doing that laugh. She doesn't look like one of those peppy schoolgirls. I don't know when I'll lose my memory again. I'll write down all the information I get and keep it in my file. Something in it might just save our lives at some point. New info was added to the spirit file. Rumors of Hanahiko. Other. Important info will be added to the spirit files. Check it from your bag. Consult it if you need help. Save at the mansion or haunts. Return to the title screen from the bag. Okay, so first we're gonna save. Oh look, there's me. Okay, so I have a letter opener. Here we go, Hanahiko. Blah blah blah. You must never answer yes. And for some reason he hates adults, so find out if the rumors are true. We need to head to the abandoned school. Taken from the mansion's hall, a beautiful woman's face is engraved on the handle. The blade isn't sharp, but I can handle soft objects. We're gonna obviously take Mo, because I cannot stand Takusa. I guess she really does have a preppy voice, huh? Choose whether to bring Lady Mo or Lord Tusaka. A large group will increase the yeah. Oh, there's the save button. That's what I was looking for. Alright, let's go. Boy, how are we gonna... First we have to get to H Elementary. Mary says we're free to use the... Okay, I was about to say, how are we gonna get there? We're gonna walk? Or there's a car in the garage? A hippie van? The garage is detached from the mansion. The vintage model van and bicycles only accent the elegant interior. Thank God for careless people. The car key was left on the table. Time to go. Hey, according to Mary, you lost a bunch of your memories, right? Is it really okay for like you to drive? She looks at me suspiciously. Don't worry, it'll be fine. I think. It'll all come back to me when I take the wheel. Part of that is to convince myself. But, like, aren't you missing your license? If a cop finds us, we'll have more to worry about than Hanahiko. She is right about that. But our lives are on the line, so we don't have much of a choice. Once the mark's gone, I'll remember. Then I'll just have to have them reissue it. Assuming I ever got one. Now I'm even more worried. Just drive safe, okay? Yes, ma'am. Let's go. Skirt! Skirt! Oh. Human bodies are remarkable. Back in the garage, I wasn't sure I'd be able to drive or not. But the second my hands touched the wheel, I wasn't worried anymore. My muscles reacted quicker than I expected, and it's now easy to guide this monster down the road. But now, thoughts of what I can no longer do start to filter into my head. Hey, mister? Hey, mister. Mo pipes up hesitantly. I probably let the silence go on too long. She doesn't seem as cheerful as she was a little while ago. What's it like to, like, lose your memories? That's a hard question to answer. What do you mean? Like, do they go all at once or a few pieces at a time? What if you're the only left with sad memories? I'd hate that. I don't think it works like that, but I have no idea if it's getting worse or better. I don't know what I was like to begin with, so there's nothing to compare to. In that sense, rather than memories vanishing, it's like everything's been painted white. That's what it feels like. Oh. You sure are mature, mister. You take everything so calmly. The conversation dwindles, leaving only the sound of the tires on the road. Then thoughts start popping into my head again, one after another. I know we have to check out that mirror, but what else should we investigate? What do you think? Mo glances over at me. No idea. I can't even remember my own name. How the hell am I supposed to know what we're doing? Aw, please. Please, I'm really counting on you here. Think whatever you want. I'm talking to a child. I need to show restraint and be a good example. But that's definitely how I really feel. I stare down at the steering wheel. The doll in the mansion, mark bearers, the mark, spirits. And the mysterious deaths. I feel like I'm going to be buried under all the crushing thoughts that keep popping into my head. What awaits me down this dark road? I feel a flutter from the mark on my wrist. Like it's trying to warn me. My brain might not be able to understand, but my body can sense it. That death is closing in. If that's happening, if that's happening isn't the problem anymore. It's more like how long do I have left? How much longer is it? Huh? I almost yelled, but I managed to swallow it down with effort. I think we're almost there. Really? It's closer than I thought. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. At any time it could. It's a lot closer than you'd think. Looming ominously in the moonlight, the school definitely looks abandoned. For quite a number of years, in fact, the walls are starting to crack. All the windows are broken as well. A thick chain is in front of the main gate to keep from people going in. Hey! You there! Not another step! Choto! The enthusiastic voice comes from a man in a guard uniform. He must be patrolling the area. Looks like we got caught. Damn, bro, that was quick. This property belongs to the city. No one's allowed inside. Didn't you know? Or are you up to something? A bunch of people have been coming here on dares since it's haunted. You aren't one of them, are you? It's haunted? Well, that's what the rumors are saying anyways. It's a giant pain. Mo nods in agreement. It is pretty famous after all. The guard sighs. Anyway, the school's off limits, so you can't go inside. I don't want any trouble on my first shift here. Please leave. Nina? Muttering to himself, the guard makes his way into the school. As we watch him leave, Mo leans over and whispers, "Damn, that guard wasn't here when I snuck in before. You better not get caught." Moving around a haunt. Use the directional buttons to move. The map shows which way you're facing and where you can go. Interesting. So we can head forward. Pushing open the doors, I head inside. Whoa, it's so dark! We can't see anything like this. The moonlight doesn't reach inside, we'll just have to use the flashlight. But if we, like, use the flashlight, that guard will find us. Can't do anything about it, I guess. Anyway, that mirror is... I'm pretty sure it's on the right. On the staircase. Move the left stick to search the current area. Shine the flashlights on areas of interest and press the X button. Pushing the circle button ends the search. Using directions will end the search and move you. Okay. So areas that glitter. Okay.